Jack is excited to be back home, but Usiyanda and Spesihle are not so happy since they have suspicions yoguti Jack is the one who killed their mother, and in Spesihle's case, her grandmother. All these are still speculations since they do not have concrete evidence, but they are working towards it. And Sianda cannot stand being in the same room as his brother. Sidi, on the other hand, wants to sue Unontle for the podcast that she had done, bringing awareness to the dangers of skin lightening, of which it is something that is a problem in our country and the world at large. People just wanting to change their color and using the wrong products. I'm not saying like a person does not have a choice to do what they want. They do, but it's better to do it in a right way than to have permanent scars, as some like ladies we will see, especially in our black community. But the face just damaged as if like Bashi. Okay, back to the main content of this video. Sianda and Spesihle got to know what really killed Umaga, Jack and Sianda. The autopsy says that the woman was suffocated, and that means like she was strangled possibly. And Uspe and Sianda meet with the dodgy nurse that stole or was caught by Uspesihle stealing the ARVs for Jack Enze Inyaupe to supply to the jail, and they offer protection order for her to testify against Jack, but she is not thrilled by the idea. Instead, she is so terrified. UBE terminates contract with Ezweni because of the podcast that was done by Nontle, and TD cannot convince them to stay. TD got information about Scarlett meeting with Umazwi for Moroka Media, and she is telling him all sorts of things so that she does not jump ship and go to do business with the Moroka Media. TD scares Scarlett about high inflation rate because Umazi is going through a divorce with Spesihle, and she tells her Guti their assets are joined, so that will mean Guti she might be charged a high rate for to be a client diabo, or perhaps to fuel ama fundings for the divorce. The Teles are ready to fight with the Morokas because of Umazwi handing over ama divorce papers to Uspesihle, and Utele is ready to give them a piece of their mind. And in the end, they end up saying, you know what, because the Morokas are not ready, or they are not willing to come to terms, or rather to convince the couple to stay together. So it's better that all their promises that they had made before into doing business together, they better separate it, like all the relationships just end. And Scarlett has taken TD's words to put them to use, and when she meets Mazwi but promises perhaps in the future she might do business with the Moroka Media when they had done with dealing with the divorce. TD meets Sianda and calls him Mabaso, but he is not pleased. She gets on his nerves by poking him about how he helped Jack come out of prison, and she asks him what will he do if he strikes again, or perhaps kill another victim this time, and like he does not have an answer. Sianda makes a journey to the prison to meet Lev. Upon their meeting, he asks for his help to kill Jack Mabaso in exchange to getting him back all his drug trade in the prison. But Lev is not prepared to just do Izindo without knowing what is the reason to kill somebody. So he laughs on Sianda's face and says he must give him all the details, and Sianda is forced to tell everything. And lastly, Utidi holds a press conference, and guess who's there? It is Unontle, poking her with many questions, and she says in the end, if ever she was a part of the board, or perhaps it was having some shares in the company, she will be forcing her to resign as the CEO. And on the other hand, Jack puts out a headhunt for the nurse at all costs because he cannot afford to return to prison. So yes, you can catch Generations The Legacy Monday to Friday at 8 o'clock in the evening only on SABC1. And thank you for watching, and I hope to see you soon. And you have subscribed and turn on that notification bell so that you do not miss any future video uploads. And from me to you, I'm loving you, and I appreciate each and every one of you that are here right now. And to those that has been with me since the start, thank you so much for your love and support. Ngiyanithanda kakhulu, and thank you so much for support yenu. It means the world to me. And remember, uthando lwami alufiki kolamdali. Only God can love you endlessly. Mwah. Take care.